Behind back, them pass their remarks. See them are your friend, hypocritical talk. That's why me not just shut after that.
Alright then. Wagwan Unstoppable family, bless up. It's another star reasoning. We don't know what going over here. So once we have a legend, we have to introduce them like a legend. You understand? Star Reasoning is where we come on every single Tuesday and we all are reasoning with the legend them in the business. You understand? You see how we do it already, and today is absolutely no different. We have another legend for all our reasoning with today. So if you're not share out yet, make sure you share it out right now. If you're not invite a friend yet, make sure you invite them right now. Make sure you say, Ewa, Hawkeye, they on Star Reasoning today, so you need to come listen while I go on. You understand? Now, we all know Hawkeye. Hawkeye is no stranger to us. You understand? Because the man have a whole heap of hits under him belt over the years. You see it? And we are going to talk about that. We are going to talk about the journey in the music. We are going to talk about the history. We are going to talk about all of that. See? So right now, we are going to introduce the man to everybody with there. Hawkeye, what go on, my boss?
Unstoppable. Who them around board?
Check your audio, my general. We not hear you. We not hear you. Check your audio.
Yeah, man.
All right, go on again. We are hear you now. Good.
Unstoppable.
Bless them.
Who them around board? Well, this song was produced by the legendary Sly and Robbie, right? Toxic Young. Apparently, Sly had this rhythm that he wanted, rhythm CD. Because you know, so Sly, to my knowledge, is the only producer I know so far who put out a rhythm, we bus. We put out rhythm on the bus. Taxi rhythm, Mission Impossible, and all these rhythm. He put them out without artists and it just come mash up street. You understand? So he was going to put this rhythm on him rhythm album coming out for 2020. Right? So apparently, me hear the rhythm and decide say, yo, no Sly. The rhythm have to go a road, you know. You must say for real. I'm say, yeah man, give me it man, I'm gonna pencil up something for it, you know. So him say, alright, because you don't know, Sly rate the talent and everything. So him say, boom, have it Hawkeye, him give me the rhythm, I'm gonna pencil the song. Come back. He wasn't here when I recorded the song, but when the song recorded and he came and heard it, him said, no, Rory, mix that one and no, road. You understand? He said, road, this I forgot. So, you know, from we put it a road, you know, say the vibe is all up, and then we did the video in 2020 also. You know, that was, no, I did the video, yeah, it was February 2020. The video was released, basically. So it was done from in 2019. About November, December 2019, and then we released it in February 2020. You know, so from there, you know, says unstoppable things are going on. Who them around point?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
So, me notice you do a remix version to it, right?
Yes, I did.
All right. Before you tell me about the remix, more you tell me why you even come up with that concept there, right? Who them around with? Why you even come up with that as the storyline for the song?
All right. Me as a person like this, unstoppable. Every song that I write or wrote, you know, I put people in the perspective. And I don't write songs today. I me tell people, every one of my songs that I've ever done, you can DJ them today and it's still relevant. You know? So that idea came up. It was just like, it's a slang for show people say, yo, you know, no matter what nobody I think out there, you know, how them have you, how them a ramp with. We're going to show them say we can do it or we can go do things. We can rise, we can elevate. You know, because I've always done that in music, and that is what Hawkeye is all about. Is about motivation, doing a song that people can hear and relate to and have a laugh and being entertained and feel better about yourself. You know? So this is how I do song. I remember I went down this Nipples. I done a Nipples Tuesday. I went down in Waterhouse, right on the same street where King Jam is there. And when I drove up, the sound I played on the road and noise I play, and they have the rhythm I bounce in the car. And as I step out of the car, a voice just come to me and said, who them I ramp with? So when it come to me, I said, wait. I went back in the car and sit down. And believe you me, unstoppable. I know me no go on Nipples Tuesday. In the car, I sit down and write the whole song. Because from the who them I ramp with come to me, it's like the rest of the lyrics just start come. It just start flow. I said, no, me not even going to dance tonight. But I sit down, write it and I write it. So while I was writing the song, I look through my glass, through the front, And I watch the people them that dance and the movements and thing and me just and I say, yo, who them a ramp with? Them a friend with. We not a friend them. So I wanted to put a little hardcore kind of flip to it in terms of, depending on how you see yourself. Because you see, if you see yourself as a rude boy or somebody, and being rude boy, I wouldn't call a thug here in Jamaica. You don't necessarily mean say you're a bad man or you're not. It's just a man who stand up, for him rights and stand up for things where I'm about. You know, see it. So if you believe in yourself and you stand up, he's a thug. You see, because you believe in yourself and believe in what you have to put on the forefront. So I was just trying to use this to motivate myself too, and also others who wear the same suit as I, to motivate themselves. Say, yo, we can do this. I hold them around. We know some of them not really rate me, and we know some of them not super a certain level. But what? I hold them around. So we have to just step. You see me, I say.
And as me say, man. As me say, I just love the energy. And you speak of a legendary producer too, where make the beat, as you say. You understand what I say? That name, the within itself, is a legendary name. You understand what I say? And you, as a legend, pan it too. Magic that.
Most definitely.
Magic that.
The thing, as I said, you see, great people, and I try to surround myself with great people. I try to surround myself with people who believe in people, and people who, no matter what nobody say outside of web, great people think. Great people know great people. It's like real know real. You see what I say? So when I used to work with Sly like over the years, but you don't know, say as artists in Jamaica, everybody, we're upon different labels, but I've never really stayed by Taxi, but at some point, at this point, so boy, I'm there by Taxi, but you see Sly as a legend. When Sly tell you say yes, it up or gone, say. It's unstoppable, man.
All right, so tell me about the remix now.
The remix is a virgin I know by the name of Alex. He reached out to me. Apparently, he was saying that he knew me from years ago. I think at some point when, during the Main Street time when I went to foreign and stuff, it's like, I think him do promotion to and all of these things. So probably work for him in the past. So I guess him rate me as an artist, and when him hear the Udem around with him, I say, yo, Hawkeye, me not lie, I think, the fact that Udem around out there and the videos out there going, me have some brethren we can do a remix, lick a rhythm and things. So apparently, he's in the States. So him make one of theme hip-hop, brethren them really get down to work. And when him send it to me and, me make Sly say, yo, off the chain, So it's just like a more, it's like a more transition from the original Udem Ramp now to another, where people can relate, especially in the overseas market, because, the hip-hop rhythm them really kind of reach the people in a certain ways, Been doing that years ago, but I'm just saying is that most of the youth them now you listen, even the rhythm where them have as dancehall, it have a bit of hip-hop kind of sound to it. So that thing that the youth them in tune to, so this remix, is just, as I said, real no real, so I reach out to real and make real things happen. And we just give thanks and very appreciated. Big up yourself, Alex. Yeah,
all right then. Okay, meanwhile, me I talk to you. Seeing more, you check your WhatsApp real quick. Me just send you a message. But what me I gonna say right now? Seeing?
Yeah.
We talk about who them are ramp with. Seeing? And we are gonna talk now about the history. We are gonna go way back in the history. You understand? We are gonna talk from the beginning, before anybody even know of Hawkeye, how Hawkeye came into existence and all of that. More you give you the history upon that. As a matter of fact, we want you even tell you how the name Hawkeye come about, but we want you start from the very beginning, my brother. Go on.
Okay. Hawkeye was an artist. Well, honestly, I used to DJ as an hobby. It was like something that you could do, but I wasn't thinking of it on a professional level. The thing about me per se, I mean, going through school, the whole school work, I realized that I was good at it. One day when I did a song in social study class, because the teacher actually, that was the topic of the day. She said, she wants us to write either a song, write a poem, something that has to do with the topic, hating living in the ghetto. So I wrote a song. You know, other people wrote a poem, other people write, you know, other things about it, you know, eating, living in the ghetto. So on that day, we were supposed to present whatever is it that we had in front of the whole class. So if you have a poem or a story or something, you're going to read it in front of the whole class and make the, you know, class here. That day when I went up, you know the next thing, you know, you ask for the next beat, you know. So my song was like, hating living in the ghetto, I don't wanna live in the ghetto. Tell me no, hating living in the ghetto, I don't wanna live in the ghetto. Tell them no.
You see, because a devil knows say is a great reason I go on idea.
Yes,
Yeah?
man,
I
definitely.
try make up the thing. I try tamper with the thing, but nothing now go stop it. See it?
No, it have no place here, no place.
So Solo, give you a little rundown a while ago. See? Now, one more you do Hawkeye ask me that ask you more you go way back in the journey. See? From when Hawkeye was born. Start this stuff.
All right. As I was saying, you know, that I got in class a topic in social study class. My teacher was Miss McCourty at the time. You know, she was to do either a song, a poem, something that describe or why is it you would want to be in the ghetto. So the topic was hating living in the ghetto. I chose to do a song. You know, at that day in class, you have to present it to the whole class because a grade you at that time, you know, the teacher a grade you based on your performance or your, you know, or your late, whatever is it that you did. You know, so you know, whosoever go up and thing, and when me go up there now and me present my song, you know, say at the time that the beat down next thing, boop, 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 the next come and say, yo, more on the rhythm. So I started, you know, living in the ghetto, I wanna live in the ghetto, I live in the ghetto, I don't wanna live in the ghetto, oh no, disaster, I squalor eat off the mouth corner, every time them get up and they piece of white brother where they get feeding now. You see me? I said, so when I do a smash up, you know, teacher, everybody I laugh and, you know, call me, I tell them that the two lieutenants teacher was my artist in Ramadan. You know, so, you know, so the lyrics, you know, and I got a plus song the day when I presented in class. And the teacher look at me after class and said, Christopher, why don't you get that song, record that song on a cassette and bring it into the radio station and get it played? You know, so it's from them time I start identify that me really have talent that will reach out to people, but still I did not have it as anything serious. Because when I was in school, all I wanted to do is cook. That brethren you see, you just talk to them. My brother, him name Solo, artist in school, you know. Him used to DJ, and I me make him, you understand? Until him start, you know, him start sing. When him start sing, him have the whole like girl him a chill them. Because you know when you go to school, it's all about a vibe, and you know, when the concert them come up like the end of your concert and the Easter concert them and the little thing that you want have your little class party them, I know, so you rock it. You know? So every man did sharp at them time there, you know. So who a bad DJ, the bad DJ will get out whatever DJ, and me apparently Solo used to DJ. I mean, make him stop him start sing. And from the man start singing, just start win the girl them. You see me? So it's like that. And then again, me and this brother here about because as I tell you, you know, where I come from school days, he was also a chef. I was a chef because that's what I wanted to do as a profession when I left school. You know? And trust me, we used to have it was like toe to toe with me and him in a cooking class. Him can tell you. You know, so that's how we live. You know, that's the thing, our fun, our life. Now, we can chat to him, because I'm a big professional chef, you know, with how much ranks and level up on his shoulder. We can chat to him. So, because of music now, we just put the chef thing aside, because I left hotel and going to music business full time. You know?
See, me know you was a chef, as you mentioned a while ago. Seeing? No.
Yeah.
As me asked Sola a while ago, Zane, but the very first time he remember your first big song we make him recognize, say, yo, Hawkeye get recognized by the world now. Seeing? And him tell me when him recognize that. More you tell me when you recognize, say, yo, Or the feeling where you did have when you recognize, say, yo, the world know me and know we know. And me name Hawkeye and the world has see me right now. Tell me that feeling there, my brother.
Unstoppable, me tell you the truth. You know, I think my humility is one which, I don't know, for me as a youth, you know, like me know, things not really, me not excited about nothing too tough. You see me I said? Me never really excited about stuff. I know that at some point, even soul of them, when I used to be at Main Street and have songs like Nobody Feel It because I come out before harassment officer. You know, no feel it, I go in a girl. If I hold it tonight, you're going to reach hospital. I'm going to reading them from Main Street. It's not me hear myself on radio, but you know, at some point, even girl rush me like a hawk, and then sang there. A crowd of people are film, you know, because I videoed that song, so that song was actually give recognition, but I don't know, for some strange reason, I was just a youth who just never get over my head. Me never feel like say much. It's like I was saying the next song.
Yeah.
You know, me just do song. Me know me feel good because me do whatever to get me out in the light because I see how effective the video thing was because it's called work one day and go appear in a video for general degree. And from me appear in that video, it's like me can't from the video start show up on TV, me notice me I walk on the street and people are pointing at me. And me I wonder, what am I pointing for me so far? You know?
Yeah.
But I didn't get the hang of the whole thing that because my face up on TV, you know, people are seeing me, so when I walk on road, them are gonna recognize me. You know? And it's after a while it get to me. So when it really hit me now, I said, whoa, at the video I'm coming off a degree. So I told myself from there that I had to put a song now to the face. So when I start going to Main Street, them time I'm not really have no song where really I've gone away on Main Street because Danny just rated my voice based on the guy who introduced me to him, who is Arville, a guy who lives in Texas. Introduced me to Danny. Danny said he loved my voice at the first time when he heard me and said that, boy, the lyrics that when my DJ do is not his thing. Because everybody know that Main Street was a suggestive camp. It was like a jovial camp, you know. When the DJ thing, a pianist and them little thing, they like to have a two-sided, you know, like, you know the kind of thing, like a double meaning, kind of lyrical kind of thing going on there. You see what I say? General Degree, Granny, it is a humor thing. It was a humor thing. Buccaneer Neighborhood, them little song there. So it was something like that. I wasn't DJing those songs. You know, but them say, yo, I love your voice. You have a very distinct voice. So just keep coming at the studio. So it take, you know, years of going to the studio, visiting, you know, getting familiar, you know, holding a vibe on the rhythm them and stuff. So when I started recording, you know, for Danny Brown, the first song he did for me was a song called Enkel Mum, you know. But I mean, it was a great thing for no so boy you're up on the legend, you know, the great Danny Brown label and thing, you know. Enkel Mum never go on with anything. Then him do one next one with me called Advertiser Brand, you know. So from him do Advertiser Brand, we keep in, then we start record for Shams, which is Richard Brownie, his nephew. A song called Gyal Rush Me Like and them no fit them notice me too sharp you know, so from this now me start get recognition because the harp sound when I using the music and all of these things, and trust me, when you go to a place like Main Street, it was like a university, you know, where you learn so much and you get to understand that you have to be very creative and you have to have a thing for yourself. And in those days, if you not have something for yourself as an artist, nobody now hear you, nobody now hear you because you have some artists out there that lock the place some way and race. So you had to come with different that have a catchy punch or some catchy sound or something in order to get like a recognition, you know. But I believe my first song to me, even when Harassment Officer came out, you know, it was a great thing, it was a good feeling. You know, honestly, it was because at that time it's like my song them now start add up. You know, I have nobody feel it have go say no girl. And man a bad man with Lady Gina them time the two and as me say girl Russian, you know, we now hide and talk. When it come to the girl them, we are the original shark. You know, we have this song. That song was also another song on Main Street. label.
Yeah.
You know? And it's a whole heap of, then I did thing there. Big Theme now was for Richie Stevens. I did the video for Richie Stevens for that song. When I did video now, I did the Hawkeye thing start, get visible and people start, get into Hawkeye and all of that and thing. But, when I did Arrest Me Officer, that rhythm that Arrest Me Officer is on is the same rhythm that Shelly-Ann was on, for Red Rat and Fudgy. You understand? So,
yeah,
it was a whole hype and, degree already at the man on Main Street. And they on the rhythm to it, the song them a shot, meeting a boy and a go on. But when I really got my acknowledgement of saying, yes, you have a song where a madness now is when I did Ooh Ha Ha, the producer from Miami. When I did Ooh Ha Ha, that song was like so different and catchy that it have the whole rocket like, when you go in a boat in a water, you rock it, I saw it have the place, and at the same time, in that same year, going to Sumfest, Ooh Ha Ha was one body song coming from an artist in at the time, going to Sumfest, and say in them years, when you go to Sumfest, go mash up Sumfest, and you are the man, and you are the new artist who are going to become the man. That's what it used to be.
Yeah.
Artists used to go and sing. A show used to bust artists. You go a show and you mash it up, you're gone. I remember when Wayne Wonder introduced Buju Banton on stage. I think it was Sumfest.
See, we are getting at the reason. No.
It was
we
Sting.
Are getting at the reason. No. See,
Anthony Red Rose, I make me know say Sting. See?
Yeah.
So I remember when Wayne Wonder introduced Buju Banton. And when Buju Banton DJ and bust a place, from that it was Buju Banton. You see me, I say, so in them time there, when you introduce an artist or a bad artist to people, you stand up or you put your career on the line and say, yo, the artist here. Me not have to say nothing. Because people are going to say, then if you're a big star and you have said that, we have to go see what him about. So when I went to Sumfest that year, me deal with Sumfest, so I know say Oaha at the time was like, it was a song. And even now, my general when the DJ Oaha is craziness. Because I have such a vibe and an energy. But Hawkeye has always been an artist who I think different. It's like, my head, I put my head in a space where not the regular, because I try not to even talk about regular stuff as such.
Yeah.
And I try not even to repeat myself, the lyrics and with words.
No, so, the question I have for you, Hawkeye. Seeing? Another question I have for you. Your style. Seeing? Your style different.
Yes, sir.
Right? From your start out, from your first start out, are the same style you use or it changed over the years?
Okay. When I started at Main Street, remember, Danny only liked my voice. So I still don't have an identity in terms of a style for myself. It was just a voice. I have to find, in them days, you have to find the song. Even now, you have to find a song to really identify yourself. So, we soon get to even the point of how we get the name Hawkeye. So, them time that I had a thing them call, man, you wouldn't understand, man. So from early, me I come with some talk and some stuff where, man I look and I say, wait. And I mean, if you listen, man, you wouldn't understand, man. It's the same style that I think, Goofy recognized that I was coming with something at the time where it seemed like it have a thing, for catch on. So he have a talk with me and said, boy, he want to do a song with me and with a style and stuff. So that's how we end up doing the song. Shh, don't talk. Make we go in the dark. You understand? Yeah. And after that, I sang, girl, how you so blessed? It's like, left nothing to the rest. Man, you understand, man. You see it? It's the same style as man a bad man with Lady G. Bad man to who? See them got them don't have a clue. Man a bad man. I said, so Hawkeye has always been a creative youth where I bring things to the table that I knew would have been an effective impact in the thing. You see what I said? So the style where you hear now, Twingy Twan and something, that come later down in the year, that come way down in a 99, 2000, because Ooh Ha Ha was like, it was a starting of the new style coming, right? How them be chatting on your face and them a Ooh Ha Ha. How I came with Ooh Ha Ha on certain songs is because in the time of Main Street, traveling and going on the road, audience would come to me, and I'm talking about like white people, people who really not to get the dialect, the patois dialect that we chat. Them love the sound, them love the vibe. That's what they say to me. Them love the vibe and the sound, but them don't understand what we are saying. And I was saying to myself, if these people understand like what we are doing and love the vibe and everything, and even though them not understand me, them come out to come support and jump up and ball forward and a bag of things. What if me I say something now that they understand? So from this now, me start thinking and say, Father God, remember one day I say, Father God, more than want to have a style of my own and I can talk. From talk DJ and make people understand. Break my words down. Talk like DJ English basically, me say. More can DJ English. So people can understand me I say and think. That's why with Ooh Ha Ha, it was a little simpler. How them fit chatting on your face and them a Ooh Ha Ha. They them dress up in the same Ooh Ha Ha. So it threw it in my mind. Me I take time and start build it until because era artists now writing at the midst of writing about the early part of 2000, somewhere in 99 or going to 2000, they have a virgin named Q-Tip. With a song called A Vibrant Thing. The first time you hear that song, it's like it rock up in my head because him there rap cool. Him just there rap cool. I mean, I say, yo, oh, that man there rap so cool. You see what I say? I mean, I say, no, man, this sound weird. So, General Degree had a rhythm, and him linked me. And when General Degree linked me with the rhythm and thing, because General Degree has always been important and support and in a mic, it's like Degree of the boss king. Him am a general. See, he has always been there. He is the first man who said, DJ, me like your vibe. Come par with me. Now you know, so when you par with a man like Degree, the big granny DJ, the Mr. Do It Nice, them song there and them something there. You know, when you roll with them man, the other producers, other people are going to know who you, because you must have something for with a man, because the man in a roll with people, you know. And everybody know that Degree is also the man who put Buccaneer to the forefront, introducing to people. Likewise, you see what I said? So when Degree start rolling me and Ray, you know Degree are doing things, so he come to me with a rhythm and thing, and I got pencil. So Q-Tip song was a vibrant thing, a vibrant thing, you know. My song pan Degree rhythm now was a song, me give them a style, me give them a pattern, them master mama. Niggas astonished get calm. Calm as a llama. Hawkeye mix up them grandmama. Hot, cold, warm, so am I. Love me brother, my sister, my papa. Love me mama, you know. And the punchline was, it's just a reality thing. Who that? One broke a feather off my wing. Every man or woman want to be the in thing. And every ghetto youth want a gun for sling. It's massive. So that's how the style really breaking now. Because when that song come on the radio and start play, at this now from Ooh Ha Ha into that, things just start transform on a different level, King. And from the transform is tantometro, because you me still unstoppable. Me say you like this. Me not say one thing. You know? I am so creative and have ideas that come, and because me always I try to create and try to tap things. Me not want to repeat something twice. Tantometro saw me down by Shocking Vibes one day, and the man said, DJ, you see you, me are listening, you know, and me know you. Me know say you go want jump from this and go into something else now. Do, me I beg you, 10. Me I beg you 10 songs out of that style, just 10, and go about your business. And I said, where I said to me, Tanto? The man I said, do, me I beg you, please. Just give me that style where you don't give them a style, give them a nah, man. It's just a real, the man said, give me 10 out of that. And I said, whoa. When he said that to me, right there, so I start thinking, I said, but most of the DJs that I know who have this dominance in the music business, the melody was continuously used. You know? So I just say, wait, we can't do that thing because our man about no archive, we don't really identify with something. Right? I mean, when you listen to Capleton, it's slow them, who them, and every time you hear that, wow, one rhythm. You understand?
Yeah.
So Tiger, wap. You know, some they have things that they use that identify them, that them trademark. So I knew that, okay, Tanto Metro just came and give me the goal to having an identity in the music.
Right.
And it's that him recognize that me is an artist who move from things to things. Because listening me, as I said, the man a bad man and them style, and then harass me off his son, nobody feel it, I go say no girl, and then come say hoo ha ha and ray, and then come me get him style, me get it. Him realize me I move, me I transform from one to another, me not stay in a one thing. So him just see me and just tell me straight up, say DJ, man, I beg you, please give me 10 out of that style, and then you can go on about your business. And I just listen to that, and from I did that song for Degree, there comes I'm a money making guy. Twingy twanga. Tell a girl you no beg and you no sponge. To all my girls, I say hi and hello, singing you a song. Walk your walk, talk your talk. Them can't chat to you because them a whole fart. You know, all of these songs start come la la la. You know, all of them start come. So them a shut aside like fences. Who's responsible? I got to ask the constable. The matter is announceable. They say the ball is bounceable. I will say them a shut on you. Them we never heard of. All of these things just keep coming. We just nail them. Because the style hot. The style just take off, pepper. You see me, some of us keep peppering them in general. And it goes on. So that's all.
All right. So as far as your career goes, it kick off, right? Tell me about how much countries in the world you visit now, my boss. Remember, I know your career explode, seeing, and you start to get the recognition, right? Where are your visits so far?
Okay, well, America, basically, I mean, as an artist, when you're busting at Jamaica, America is like places like New York, Bronx, Philly, Connecticut, Queens. Them places are places where you probably go visit. You know, I've been to Orlando. I think I've been to Texas once, Houston, Texas. I've been to LA, talking just about in the USA. You know, but you know that New York, Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn, them places are right in New York. So you have to visit them places often. Connecticut now is a little outskirt. New Jersey, you know, New Orleans, some, you know, those little places, you know, Philly. I've been to Orlando, as I said before, and
basically cover the US, all the states.
Right. But it's not. I haven't been in every state in the US because I've been in South Carolina and North Carolina, but I've never been to California. I've never been to certain places. I've never been to certain places in the US though.
What about Europe and them places there?
Yeah, I've been in the UK. You know, I've been to Germany. You have a place called Bulgaria, where them said me are the first dancehall artist ever come to Bulgaria. You know, and I was surprised because I say, you know, I'm sure other artists that was out before me and doing quite well. How is it that they never come here before? You know, but
when you go there, so Hawkeye was recognized?
Yes, man. Yes, man. You know, is a promoter from Bulgaria brought me there.
Yeah.
Is a promoter from Bulgaria brought me there. Money making guy was like an anthem down there. You know, the song La La La, all of them little song there, you know, they knew the song. The arrest me officer, them know them. Hoo ha ha. Oh my God, money making guy now, but have a DJ that like all 3-4 times. Because them would have never stopped.
One of the questions my life I ask artists when them come and start reasoning. Which country you feel is your biggest fan base?
The truth about it, Unstoppable is, well, I don't know. As Mr. Tino, you see, me as you like, I wasn't even keeping check of fan bases and stuff, but I know that when you have a place like them often there, right? Me know for sure. You see, when you talk about the Caribbean, when you talk about Barbados was like my backyard.
Yeah.
right? Trinidad, Grenada, St. Vincent. This place was like my backyard. Antigua, you know. I've been to Cayman probably about once or about 2 times, you know. This place was like my backyard. I'm there so often that at some point, me I wonder, why am I being here so often? You know, I need to give them place a break. You see what I'm saying? I mean, I've been to other places. I've been to Costa Rica. We've been to Costa Rica during the time of Main Street, and I went on Costa Rica when I was on my own, doing my own thing. I believe about twice, 2 times. I've been to Guadeloupe that I've never been before for the first time, and I went there of my own. You know, certain place I went to Bulgaria of my own too. There was a certain place where I went that I've never been before, but when you talk about the Caribbean, King, every little part in the Caribbean is like I'm a backyard because when you say Skibbity Bye, the whole drop of ground. Skibbity Bye
Yeah.
was like the thing, the talk, the slang for the whole of them. Money making guys up to this day still them song. Go Rachel is a very big girl. At one of the time when I wasn't going there much, we go do a thing called, well, the song is called Pum Pum Tune, right? Give me zoom zoom, you know, real soon. The man them say them love to hear zoom zoom tune. That one a name zoom zoom figure walk. Zoom zoom in a car, zoom zoom in a truck. Let me tell you something unstoppable. Me get a call to go back to my Barbados. And I went to a dance the night before the show. And you see when that tune they drop, Shams rhythm, you know, the body's rhythm. It drop on
Yeah.
here. Give me zoom zoom and me see how the girl them chuck on their head and the whole place match up. Me say, no sir, I mean this. Because normally I don't really do them rude songs still, but you see at some point in my life, I always, certain things I just don't do, but me get up and just say, yo, I'm going to just do a bad man song and go hardcore with it. I'm going to do a wine, a girl song, hardcore, and me do it. But it's not something that I do on a regular. Me like to keep it entertaining, keep it certain way and raised. So when me go back down, don't know for that the song there, and you say I'll let the song over in a Trinidad and them places, it was really, for no say, you know, you have this thing where you can always present yourself and still visit places and still keep a name out there and visit places that, you know, you probably, as a boy, been there too much, so let me breeze a bit. But it was a song down there. That song never played, but I doubt it ever play once here.
Real. You know what? Listen this Hawkeye. See? Was there ever a point in your career before you get the break? You see, a lot of artists in the business right now probably think say music back then was easy to get into. Right? Me I talk about present day artists. Probably feel like say music easy to get into because things change. Back then, when you are trying to get your break in the business, what struggles did you face for get into the music, if any?
The easiest part of my getting into music business was getting introduced to Danny Brown. Because at that time, you have a base where you can go to. So if any other producer no want you, sir, them now welcome you or the gate man. Them time there's nothing producer. Because guess what? No. To run like this, unstoppable. You see the gate man, if a gate man they are penthouse, it's like I am at the top man, you know. Because I am a letting artists and everybody take position on the thing, you know. So
Yeah.
you have to pass the gate man. When you go through the gate, you see artists, peer man in the yard. You have to pass them man there before you even can go up on the stairs to go towards the studio, much less to make an engineer hear you or even make friend with that engineer. Then you reach the producer. For the producer even hear you. But one of the things that I had about me when I was coming in music is that me always want to get to the top of the table. You understand? Because I know that when the boss said, do, it has to be done. So the first day I went out of 2 big metal gate, my brother. I one lock, all you can see I one little space, it said peep through. I have a peep through it and ball out the man area. So the gate, yo,
Yeah.
so more time, minutes before the gate man, how that? Oh you, where you want? So boy, I want to talk to the producer, you know. What your name? boy, I'm busy, you know. So you get back, you know. So
yeah.
you have to continue be doing that, and I do it for a while. One time, I see Wayne Wonder, but I didn't know Wayne Wonder like that. But I just hear song and based on television and newspaper and stuff. You see them feed in the newspaper and stuff. So one day, I see him in the yard and I try to shout Wayne Wonder, but through so much man in the crowd, and I don't think he hear me because I say, yo, I'm going to meet the man upstairs, because all was in my mind is that I want just go meet Donovan Jeremy, because I want to make him know me, more to get in on the label. I want to be a part of the thing. When I went the day when I did get a slide through that gate, my brother, it's like a heaven, you know, heaven gate of close, I slide through. I slide through it, madam. And believe the way all me so serious, me decide so, oh, no man not tap. Me walk past everybody when me see in the yard, me just heal them up. Shy, you know, because me's a shy youth, you know, me not talk, you know, but I'm very mannerable. You know, me give respect to where do. Me now come in our environment and see people and just say hi, good morning, good afternoon, granted. But me just chat my word fast and me head up the stairs. I think I sneak up the stairs because I decide say, oh, Donovan Jeremy I forgot tell me, say, stay behind the grill of our door coming here. But me decide say, whatever him said, me just want to talk to him. Me want him to know, say, yo, me's an artist and would like to talk to you. And I did went up there. When I went up there to talk to him, I honestly talked to him, and I mean, honestly surprising me that he really talked to me. But him, you know, true, don't know me and stuff like that. Him say, boy, you know, he must some rhythm, but boy, he wouldn't like to hear him, but he can't do it right now. Some people just keep on, whatever.
Yeah.
But what break ice in a different way now was when I went to the studio with General Degree. It opened up the door more because him see me before, and now him come see me with the Mr. Do It Nice, the man that voice these for them. So to say, Dave Kelly and the Shocking Vibes and the Donovan Jeremy. So when them see me come with him now, it's like them I say, wow, all right. And they see me, I say, boy, I'm one the year man red. Now when I walk in with the general, all right, it must have a thing to him, you know. And the funniest thing about it is that most of the recording that I did for Shocking Vibes and Penthouse and even Bobby Digital and some of these producers, when Degree fly gone a foreign, me tell myself, so, oh, me and make the general come back come here, so me dep on the rhythm them when vice pan and gone a foreign left. And it's so said, so done. When Degree come back in, Bobby will say, boy, your artist dep on me rhythm, you know. Jeremy said, boy, your artist vice, you know. You know, so it was a vibe because, you know, Degree feel proud for no self. Even when him turn him back, me I work. Me not sit down and wait for him to come and say introduction or boy give my ears. Me I put in my talk for myself and me I present myself, introduce myself to them that, you know, me can do it without even the company. You know, see?
Yeah.
So me just present myself, and I want more Degree for proud. More when him feel I say yes, him a power with a man who means something and really want to do something or get somewhere. So that was
when Degree touch back and realize say you start Vice now, what Degree said to you?
The man proud of me, man.
Yeah.
Proud of me, man. Let me tell you something. I've never met an artist in the music business where I think so. Sometimes I try to search if I can finally come up, but now I tell you, King, the man clean like coconut water, bring water from the spring, madam. Me never meet artists where not jealous and not have no insecurity about nothing, just one youth for, and you see especially how General Degree is, guys are you like me who don't talk much. But we come forth when it's necessary and we stand up and defend the thing when necessary and make ourselves be known in a great way. Because there's no contest to say a lyrical God. The man witty out of this spirit, as far as me concerned. The first time me Degree do the song, one day my boom, two you a boom boom, three or you a top the place boom. When me hear that I mainstream, my head swell big. Because me can't believe that man is so witty enough to say one you a boom, two you a boom boom. You understand me I say? You know take a normal man to think them with it. Even as a youth I grew up, me used to wonder where these artists eat and drink. Because we the artists them bad. When you hear Shabba Ranks and Lieutenant Stitcher and Papa and some man, Yeah, for the food when me I eat, them not eat it. Them man
Yeah.
eat some different kind of food. You see me, sir? When you hear Red Rose tempo and them song, the style, check it out. Even though you listen to them song, you wonder what them eat and drink in the end. Really? So much more and drink some, more and eat some. Because them man drink and eat some lyrical and melody kind of food where and a butter and dumpling or rice and curry chicken back and this now curry chicken neck. I can't that them I eat. Or some
So just
different
by
kind
the
of
way you
food.
talk, just by the way you talk, Hawkeye, we can hear say you have a different level of respect for General Degree.
Mr. General degree, I'm a general me done. Remember say over 20 odd years me know degree now. Thing has changed between me and degree. Me and degree is the same. Degree reach out to me the same. When I'm ready to part the same. If him call me just the same. Him have certain things him want reason out, him link me just the same. We link each other just the same. We go fishing together. All of these things. Me never see a man so real. Me never see no artist in the music business so real. You have artists so no real, but me I tell you about because me and him roll, me and him par. Degrees like the man is for me in the music business. The man respect not top of boss. And it now will change.
As far as the music goes, which other artists you look up to in the business? And we are talking about from before you get in the business to now.
I said before, in a Loot and Stitch was my artist now. When me the man the pan Sterograph, my boss, with Wolfman, and you have another Wolfman and Ricky Stereo. Stereo, it was Stereo real. Red Room, Stereo 1 so with Loot and Stitch. When me the man the mad, what kind of man this in a music? You know? I want to see him more, make it a go on so.
Yeah.
And then Papa said, what of them. No, me I said them two man. Me start at them really make me develop an interest. For straight reason, like Lieutenant Stitchy, kind of DJing more. Not that Son was the bad artists also. The two of them rate the two of them just the same, but you know you can't choose two. Just a boy, you know, me just look because that man, it's like something like it licks something in my head when me hear it still. I don't know it's a word. You know, that M something, the mother, it's like it knock a hammer in the head. So, yo, I'm my DJ.
Yeah.
Then, me come here another break. Lieutenant Stitchy. Yeah, not Lieutenant Stitchy, Ninja Man. Ninja Man. Remember, you know, in them time after Lieutenant Stitchy and Papa San are during that time, you know, you'd have other artists, me talk artists for them emulate like that a DJ, you know, Yellow Man did part of them time the same way. You understand? You have a whole heap of artists. Something it used to be man, you don't know a man a DJ pan sound, you have General Trees and the whole works, man boss offer. But me only about the artists when me here getting on my core. You see what I said? And it and then when you hear a man them call Ninja Man King. When a man the talk and when you hear Shabarang, so we the man they all rhythm and caress it like it's like I want girl when you love and him want to get everything when you have in time. Do all the man caress rhythm. I did believe that the music business would not stop right and Ninja Man and Shabarangs. As God liveth, I believe that right there's some music done. And I have everything that the business needs. Shabba Ranks was the man who caressed the rhythm wicked. Ninja Man wicked pan rhythm to and catch it back and no the man had come from moon. But Shabba caressed the rhythm and in the rhythm like it's like every time him waistline a bubble in the rhythm. And then him was the man who when him dress and put on him garment, it's like the fashion and the caressing of rhythm. Ninja Man now have the style and the catch and the rare. And when you see Ninja Man now, him just have this rude boy image. So it may say then who will surpass this? This is what music done. The top writer so. A writer so it done. So me never dare think so me ever even get a chance. But me just know so I love music and I continue doing it. The good thing about it is that life goes on and you realize that no matter what going on or what the artist is, there's always a space someone. It's just you have to continue journey. Continue to do what you do and believe in yourself also. So my journey really started with the virgin from Texas introduced me to Danny Brown. That also gave me the encouragement to continue. Because even at that time, as I said before, in a hotel, me there cook. Morgan's Harbour Hotel, and from Harbour Hotel to Pegasus Hotel, and from Pegasus Hotel to a hotel called Sutton Ven Road. Sutton place now is Knoxford Court Hotel. So I saw my thing this said, but me I do the music as a side thing, and me get a time chasing.
Was there ever a point in your career? Yeah, we soon come back to that. Was there ever a point in your career where you say, boy, that music thing is enough for me, and I'm going to give up,
You know that these things are going to happen, especially because let me tell you something. A lot of people sit outside and think that music business is something easy. Them say it otherwise. Oh, no, just go DJ, song from rhythm and boss, and can hype up yourself and go on and rate from people and stuff like that. But let me tell you something. As I said in interviews before, it's only an artist know the struggle of an can tell. You know, most of us are people who are coming from nothing and have creative mind and have a certain level of love and respect for each other and the fraternities, so to speak, you know. And besides, boy, we are going to put our creativeness in the arena to see how we can reach the grass and our we get the highlight, we can get down on the field and start ball. I'm saying so. Even in present time, like recent times, because when you sit down and doing your music, you're doing stuff based on what you believe and the upliftment and the enjoyment of music and stuff. And when music changes in a sense, we're probably hearing a lot of stuff that not so edifying and stuff, but at the end of the day, it's all the rotations and all of these things and more time make you wonder if you anything. And if you're not strong in yourself, or no, say music you cut on and this me I go do and this is what I do, whether it's music or anything else you do in your life. Once you have it as a profession and know say you want to do, don't make anything stop you. You have to just continue. Enough time you say no, you know something about just Lego this. You know, I come like you know this far. I'm saying. Because it's frustrating, madam. Not an easy road as Bojo Bantan said. Many see the glamour and the glitter and feel a better road, but it's who feels it knows. Thing that madam. That is one of my favorite songs from Bhutan. Because the words of that song is really true, cut you deep. It's who feels it knows, brother.
Jaja. All right. What as far as your music goes now, what go on for your musical career? What the new project them where you work on, where you have in the making? Tell me about it.
Well, it's evident now, Unstoppable. It's very evident. Hawkeye have all them around with now. Since that song has been released and the video come out, it's like it have the ear speed. People are trouble, People are trouble. Some people are saying some comments.
Don't worry about the comments, man.
Let's go on. Me give thanks, to Slide. No, I'm not worried about it. I'm just smiling, because I see that they want me to discuss certain things, address certain things. But I'm just
we'll get to that.
So,
no worry about that.
To be a camp, one more about Slide though is that every song that I've done for Slide, right? Everything that I've done for Slide so far can represent me out in the world. It don't have to be recognizable here in Jamaica, but you can go anywhere in the world and sing it. I have a song them called OI that I've done for Slide probably over 7 years now, and any stage abroad me go and sing that song. Can I go a day without my baby? I feel as if I'm really going crazy. Oh, I never eat my baby. I'm the kind of man who treats a woman like because I'm in love with my baby. And man, if I squeeze up in and rare, that song
Yeah.
Get a radar play in Jamaica yet. You see me some done. So when you work with a man like Sly and Robbie, overseas we are free. We are waited because Sly record has been. We don't know what we call. Sly record has been over the top when it comes to chart toppers. You see what I'm saying? Every time that man put him on the drum is golden.
You know what? So that lead me. You know what? So that lead me to ask you the next question, Hawkeye. Do you feel like artists more acceptable overseas than in a Jamaica?
It's a yes and no, you know. Honestly, I think, I would say they accept them more abroad. And at that, though, is not there. You know, it's not like them can say, I'm an artist in terms of, you're an American artist, or I'm a Colombian artist, or I'm a European artist. You know? You're outside. I think people appreciate things more out of them country than what is in them country. Jamaica like this, madam. You can mash up Jamaica, madam. You can go anywhere in the world and mash it up. Because as much as Jamaican people will embrace you, and you have to give them something for them embrace it. Even though traditional dancing kind of build up off a rival thing. So them tend to give the rival artists them the higher step. You understand? Shabba Ranks, Ninja Man, the Papa San and the Lieutenant Stitchy. You understand? You know, in a clash and that something there. Then we have you as bad artists depending on how you set your career too. But and them always talk about the Beanie Man, the Bounty Killer. You understand? At the so for them them like the rivalry, them like the controversy, the excitement. For me, it's a something man you counteract it. It's like them get a joy off for that. You know?
Yeah.
But me come down and send you out in a real bossing. Remember you're unstoppable. You are unstoppable. But the little foreign. You now get it here so too tough, man. People are foreign can live down in a rain, them live down in a grass, bring them tent come from overnight. Something that when them are forward for you, when you drive up and then crowd that more time them a rock it to them, they just want to see you. Them a rock your bus more time you feel like a earthquake. You know, these things you barely get and you will get it in Jamaica, especially when you're fresh. But you see when them used to, you know, you have to prove yourself that you're not just a one-hit wonder or you're not a one-song artist or you know you have to prove yourself. So when you get to that stage now, you prove yourself. It is natural that any man that rises in the music business is going to get some attention away from what is going on because it's something new. It's just like when you have a product. You have a new product come out, a new brand. People are come check it out. They're going to advertise, they're going to push whatever necessary to get the product out. And when the product is out, people are going to it. For them taste, they're going to taste, and from the taste good, they're going to start pack up them shelf in their mouth with it and start using it and whatever the case. Not that them don't rate Grace and them don't rate the other brand, some other things where we grew up on and used to. But they work with the new thing now because the new thing them always come cheaper and stuff like that. With an artist now, the new come with a different kind of thing. So people are going to dig into it. And if, especially at the time, the age ratio of the youth, them are the youth, them are gravity to certain things. And the youth, them know where I give them what them like and what them want to hear. That them are going to see it too. Not that them don't rate a Hawkeye or them rate a Shabba Ranks or them rate a XYZ, because them rate as an elder, especially when you set something out there, them. Because them are not idiots, I feel like so the youth listen and know artists. I've met me know say them not really listen nowadays music too. Our kind of music and me talk about young youths. You understand? In every case and in every avenue you have people who is going to love your thing, still work with your thing. And you have some people who I work with this great and everything, but I have some head there right now. Me I go and enjoy the something right so no. Not a thing.
So other than Sly and Robbie, which other producers you work with right now? Or are mainly just Sly you work with?
I just Sly everything there now. Never new thing. Never new song coming out, I believe, for Sly also. You know?
Yeah.
And then we have another bounding up on a label for the great Anthony Red Rose. You understand? A song called Them Nav Not Know. Them Nav Not Know. All the hype, them a hype and a fight and a do things despite that still now make them nobody. Them Nav Not Know over with. Not know over with. Dirty bad mind nav not know over with. Mrs. Satan watch over them, but the Almighty for me. What make you feel say you rich? Do you have money and a house on the beach? And you have a girl down the road where you bleach and a bag of my tough speech? Moon! Just think not red meat, red dog, them a eggs, tell them don't do it. Son. So we have a whole heap of work come a road and unstoppable, and I tell you say it is unstoppable. That's
Hawkeye.
song that I
You know what say?
unbelief.
You know what say?
You know,
Every single
but
time.
hear it for yourself. Because the song mix and
Brother.
road come a road. So when it drop
You know
and
what say?
stop, never make sure say you have it. Yeah,
Definitely. Hawkeye.
on our levels.
Me I tell you say, but they say that at every single time me talk to the artists them when we bring up on Star Reasoning, my brother. I don't know freestyle. Me have to say this. Me say it a couple of one
Yeah.
before. I me have to say the voice is the same as when you listen it on a CD. As when you listen now, it was recorded in the studio. At the same voice, my brother. Nothing. Yo, see, that is what me like with the artists them from back in the day. Ono voice natural. Me love that.
Not change about we. And now watch up something we have. We have a gift. The good thing about me is that, yeah, a gift is a gift. Everybody get gift. You know, I don't drink and stuff. My voice so much on myself that me decide, I'm not going to destroy that. And at the same time, when you watch television and you see the things that happen to the great artists and we love and respect, and with certain things, them get dashed away because of things that them do and mess up, them understand even when you come out of the dance hall. When on the American them, where they sell a million records, a million America that, you know, for them have sale in terms of records and stuff is far than where a man could have sell. Unless you cross over in American market or something you sell like what Shaggy and Paul them sell. You see what I say? And when you see based on the how them grow them music that they years so me good died from that and this and me tell myself some me alone not even smoke through my nostril. And me no want no alcohol. Mr. Ray and them nephew them can them look at it. Me look at it, I'll put it into cakes and anything they want me a bake and you know pep up some little thing and if me have to use it not for cooking I'll do it, but me not consume it like that. And nothing is wrong with a one drink still. But me only try to show you, sir. You know, we try to keep it in because I've heard local artists too. When me love and respect, you know, to me it's so them did that take too much of the liquor king and when me hear them and me I hear them voice, me I say, no, my artist. No man. I know so me know the thing for sound. You see me, so me always see these things, people example that me know certain examples I just don't want to live it, I don't want to feel it, I don't want to experience it. You can take a man life, watch a man life and know whether you want that to be you or you don't want it to be you. Me keep my things circumspect. Everywhere me go people say DJ, me go all and I me go walk my mouth, face turn round. Boy from here the voice you know, me couldn't tell say yo. Boy you sound just like a record.
Yeah.
You know, so no different. So me keep it that way. I
saw it for me. I saw it for me. Yeah, man.
Authentic at all.
All right. So upon Star Reasoning now, Hawkeye, one of the things them where we love to do, we love to ask about.
Definitely.
Yeah. A funny memory where you can remember one of your funniest times in a dancehall music, whether it be something where happen between you and the next artist, anything where you can remember on a stage show where you know say are the funniest moment in a dance hall for you.
Well, I don't. I don't even know what to say. You know, I don't even know what to tell you.
Anything you
You
can
know,
remember.
because so many things. I don't know. I don't even know if to say. You know, something funny happened now. I don't know. I don't think I can answer that one unstoppable, honestly.
All right, let's say a word.
I don't
Let's
think it depends on
wrap it up with
what
this.
really.
We still bring in Soul
Well,
of Faith to tell you about the music.
Something I remember one time.
Mm-hmm.
You probably can refresh my memory on something though. But I remember one time I was in, I think it was Trinidad, in a show in Trinidad. I'm telling you, unstoppable. Me wear, you know them boot that would look like cowboy boot. It's a boat, the mouth pointed and the thing come up like a boat. So the kind of gear when we wear the pants foot down in the boat, you know, so it have the bag over kind of thing there. You know, like when you look at or them pants over the shoes, or it look baggy over it and things. So something like that, and well, nice and on the show. They on the show farm and rain falling, little rain drizzle the night. I tell you, say, you know how kind of man will jump there, you know. Like, jumping and I say, I'm going to make a jump. And the shoes go slide. Up on my bottom, I end up in a or when I drop on the place, busting up. And the thing about it, you know, is that, you know, top that jump, you know, I mean, you want the place, I'm Mr. Right, there, so we couldn't make the fall, make out of what they are going. Because the people see me run out in the middle. And by the time I go, so I make the first jump and land back, you know. But Mr. The people is a part of the act. But I can't tell you, say, it's a ratty cup drop me get and stop. Man, me just sit down flat, same way, went out so, and me just a jump, and a DJ on the stick. Yo, you couldn't tell them nothing. Hawkeye, them artists.
Hold on there. That video there on YouTube, Hawkeye, can watch it one day. Oh, I forgot to see that one day.
You couldn't tell them say Hawkeye and them artists done. Me say, when me done and go back to Rome, you know, me have to ninth myself and me done. But you see, these things they come in because when people pay them money, come and show you me done. You think that business, if you spray your toe, money. So you have to just continue the thing. When you deal with the doctor, me done. You done? Go check your doctor. Yeah, man. The thing go unstoppable. You know?
All right, but brother, we are gonna wrap it up. But here we go on now. We are gonna wrap it up. We are gonna wrap it up, but we are gonna wrap it up with the question where everybody want the answer to. See? Because you see it in the comment section as so we just are gonna satisfy them right now. What go on with you in Vegas?
All right. Vegas not nothing, you know. But I'll tell you a thing. My spirit roll with certain people. You understand? And me as a youth, I grow with my parents, man. Me have manners and certain little thing and certain thing about me, certain principles. You understand? Me as a man, me no rude to people. Me no talk to no, me have hello. Down to a madman, me tell man. I saw me stay. That's my personality to that. You understand? Maybe it not nothing to do with music, but I make mention of something that I've been through in music, and it was just a minute of saying unstoppable. A month, years, this man upon my name and I go through like him a regular. I'm not say nothing. So how is it that as Hawkeye get up and say something? You understand? And him know exactly what I'm saying. And I mean, I not say unstoppable. I not see. With the man, the platform with the man depend on all the man do a bash people. So apparently, this man talk like said, unstoppable. Trust me, I don't even want to talk about this. I don't want this. Last night, sit down and I watch back all of the videos and stuff. And me I say, hey, if you really answer this, remind me of a story when Jesus walked around and the man healed the sick, him open the blind eye, him do all these things and ran him. Still, them choose a thief. Oh, and on top of that, them betray him and crucify him. What kind of people are we? But there's not the people wicked king. The man has said, boy, me wicked. Even if looking at the mirror, because apparently he's talking about himself. Most of the time when people are trying to distract you from themselves and them put the blame on other people. You understand? I talk about things. Remember, me never say nothing about whatever he mentioned. Say me have him up fire, man. Say, hello. This just come. It just so trivial. It's very petty. But at the same time, I realize that these people don't want you nothing, and then through them know Hawkeye as a man over the years who everything what people throw at me, I just cushion it and go through. Becoming a son. But guess what? The time them believes that true you say nothing, you're coward, and true you say nothing, you're weak, and them say it. And people need to know say them something that we need out of our brain. The man who speak less at him if you watch are in danger. Man who load up the mouth is like a yourself empty barrel make the most nice. Right now, it's unstoppable. If you stuck up a barrel or something and roll it down the road, you don't hear nothing more of it. But empty it and roll it down the road. Be a bang balang balang boom 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 bang balang bang. Be a nice it make. Never been a guy who make nice. I mean, I have no time for nice making. I music me though. Every artist and music. I mean, those who have been significant to my thing. Before me even cut the ranks, give me the name music, Hawkeye. Big up yourself, cut the ranks. See? A general degree of the come to me personally and say, yo, compare with me. I love your vibe. If me was such that this man I try to portray people from cyberspace, why is it that me and Dick friend? Who never hear degree in a mix up? Who never hear degree in a controversy with no man and no bag of this and no bag of that? Why is it that me and Agree still a role? Most of the man them when you see me use them songs and roll, me step from them because me no contribute to me then. And I don't want to be a part of it. This youth don't have no manners, he don't know how to talk to people, it seems like he's confused. All kind of things are going on with this youth. See? And them want to do you things, and when you stand up and you talk, and apparently this youth don't even realize it is the things where he must it really convict him, The money issue, may I tell you the truth, madam? I mention anything because hello, yo, me don't want you know myself. This man a brag and boast in in front of my face or to me, my brag and boast and rare. No man this and rare and blame and who me a boy and rare. And me just shut him up by saying then oh you want me $20 no you can't give me it. It was simple. No, you tell me something. If me did have up this man for $20 me done, drape him up and take my money. You think me a squabs?
Let me ask you another question.
Idiot.
Let me ask you
one look sappy face boy.
Because Vegas say him never talk about the things where him do fear in your career. Him not do things to people and talk. And you were the one who actually come forward and say, you go up on tour with Vegas and stuff like that. Did Vegas actually contribute to Hawkeye's career that you know of?
I would be alive if I say Vegas not contribute, madam. In terms of, I'm not going to tell you why I say that. See, if you're in a camp, I'm say, me catch up, and me send sugar and flour up on the road, right? I'm a word, This youth here talk some things about Hawkeye where, remember, when we go in Hawkeye did act like fire already from the street. Why is it that people have me as a 90s DJ. No must because me there lock down the 90s. You talk like so when me come in the street. It was him. Eh? Me come there as Hawkeye, as the individual Hawkeye, this big bad DJ Hawkeye. So apparently if management have sent me and him the road, in my estimation and belief is that management I do the thing because we're a crew, we must can come together as a unit. Me is a supporter, me done. On Main Street, me is a man with a support team. I'm a ride and die. Me no, most of the team take no credit for nothing that happened in the team. Enough of the time, me is a very important and intricate part of the team. But don't take no credit for it, because some mistakes, me so humble that me fool. Me humble, me fool. See? Enough of the time, I'm bridging them up to cuss me and I have to say, yo, but turn up and defend that and rare. See? Because it's not like that. Me don't want no credit. Me not look no credit on a red. Work out, the work speak for itself, and that is what Hawkeye is about. When you put me in a camp, I would say teamwork. Adapt me, I defend. But at the end of it, don't come get here because you expect so when me go up on stage and me a dominate place and me a mash up place and rare. It put you under pressure. You go turn around and make it look like say me. This man talk about me talk. You remember say unstoppable. Look, come move on here. Because I can't bother with the this is joke. This is just trivia. Crazy. All I did was just supporting the team. I was just supporting the team. Man, go on with them like a miss up because them stay up kind of funny way. Them have feelings and red. Come with them amongst degree for all these years and degree years. To me record man. This and me a mash up show. I'm there about this. Not even one day a grudge. Me no hear no stress. Not no time. The team we are up to this year. What is wrong with some of us? Why some of us feel like say it's them alone to be the man and nobody else can't come be the man. And if he's a man beside them, then get jealous and rare and then watch forward. Me no watch forward and them something upon stage. Me work for it. So if me get it, I work my work for it. Me no stay like some arts who have some little childish behavior and some little thing. Me no have time for that. We never see all kind of mix up us. We never hear me over the years. And
before we move
on, we have to do with gossip and mix up. Let's move on, brother.
Before we move on, let me ask you these two questions. When I'm sure say we settle everything right now. The first one, when you do that interview there and you mention the manager and you mention Vegas.
You break up a while ago.
Yeah? Are you me clear?
Can you repeat what you said? Yeah, you broke up a while ago.
When you did that interview where Vegas heard you on, when you did that, right? When you mentioned the manager name and you mentioned Vegas name, did you mention it in a disrespectful way if you say, yo, you're true share that Vegas in any way?
No, honestly, I wasn't. I was sharing my experience. You understand? And the truth about the whole thing. Yo, we don't even want about it. And you see my talk like same as all this and rare. You might talk so much about, you could have said anything about more but yes, still, this man who do so much for him died and not even go to his funeral. You understand? What kind of person are you? And when you want to come show your word from people and talk Hawkeye this and everybody knows so whatever he's saying about me is crap. Is a bag of crap. It's a bag of crap. You understand certain and naturally. Some stay untouchable. You see, me know say he's a troublemaker. You can be my friend, but me going to deal with it from afar. That's some mistake. Come not deal with these things. So,
and that's the thing too. We notice when Vegas went live. Vegas
anyway, stop unstoppable.
Yeah, my brother.
To all the fans, the ACs and the fridges. When you check out Hawkeye, yeah, I'm not cut you. About my social media and thing. If people can
definitely.
Instagram at Hawkeye Music 1, the number one. So my channel is up and running on YouTube. The who them I ramp with, I shot the place. So just go check out my channel. It's Hawkeye Dancehall Word, Hawkeye Dancehall. On Facebook, it's Hawkeye Music. On Twitter, it's also Hawkeye Reg. You see me I say, so just do the thing, go on YouTube channel, so leave a comment. subscribe, all of these things and things. You see me, I said, and you don't know. For anyone out there unstoppable who want to do any business there, and you don't know the levels of business, you can call 16350-07. You see me, I said, who them a run point? You don't know.
Good.
And I want to big up our fans.
All right, my brother. Big up yourself. Hey.
Because all my people, I said, I want love. Unstoppable. It was a pleasure, my general. It was talk to you. There's a whole heap of things talk, and a whole heap of things, so many songs and all of these things. I want to get share them, but for the fun here, but as I said, I want love, and I only do music, king. I don't do nothing else. I'm not girl, I'm not come here for trace. I'm not waste.
Real.
You see me? Mikey Solo still up. You don't know. All my family and friends in Ottawa. Large up on yourself. You don't
Solo,
know.
don't jump off yet. Solo, don't jump off yet.
No, I'm not jump off yet. Me just give off the heel, big up to Slay and Robbie. You don't know. One pop. Roar Baker. You see me, I said. Devante and Tanta stay so. Are the family this. You see me, I said.
Straight. Me here Red Rose at the back, bro. Me here Red Rose there. Make Red Rose. I'm done. Yeah, man, make Red Rose know so me I go link him, straight up.
Yes, man. Here, yeah, man.
Straight up. See, yeah, man. Red Rose and Legend, I think, to say definitely I forgot come past stories in one of them there. Yeah.
It's a must. Them man can't get about music, man. Them have the history.
Them have the
elephant log of history in music. All right.
Everybody where they are, if them know who Red Rose is, then something wrong with them. Them need to go do them research. You see it?
Exactly.
All right, my general. Make we hear what's going on as far as this music. Big up yourself, Hawkeye. Thanks to the reason, my family. Me hear we talk, see?
Give thanks, brother. It's a pleasure. One love. Unstoppable. Who the run forward? Hawkeye, mad. I'm out.
Straight. Hello, very good friend of Hawkeye, and you don't know, say Hawkeye was the special guest today for Star Reasoning. Thanks to everybody who jump in and join us for today's reasoning. You understand, this has been another Star Reasoning with Hawkeye. As you hear Hawkeye say, him not really too in the mix-up thing, and you don't say that is not really what Star Reasoning is about. We like to reason about the artist and the music and the journey. Understand, that is what Star Reasoning is really about. Not the mix-up and controversy, but Hawkeye just address that right there and leave it right there. No long conversation about it. Just a quick short address and keep it moving. All right, people, listen. Next week, Tuesday, is another Star Reasoning. You never know who the next star may be, but just know, say, is an artist or is a legend in my business. You understand? Here we go on. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And there, next week, Tuesday, for another Star Reasoning. What I want to do, as me always tell you, drop who you want to see your favorite artist. Drop it in the comment section. Make we know and we will make it happen. Whoever you want to see on the Star Reasoning, as long as it's a legend, just make we know and we will get them for forward upon the program. Every Tuesday, 4 o'clock, make sure you say you're there right here. So, Zine, people, bless upon yourself. And no matter what, don't make nobody stop you. Remember, I'm unstoppable. I'm gone left for now.